Hey, Elevate Church family. At this time of year, we do a series of talks around how we can be a part of bringing God's kingdom to earth and how we can live our lives and focus our lives toward that cause. Because as followers of Jesus, we're supposed to look differently and act differently, to love people differently, to have a different level of generosity and sacrifice than the world around us. And so it culminates in a tangible way, a call to action in our year-end giving opportunity that we called Kingdom Builders Offering. And it's this offering that is above and beyond our tithe, where we bring our very best gift back to God. And it allows us to respond to the opportunities that God is giving our church in the areas of local expansion and national impact and global reach. We believe wholeheartedly that the best days of Elevate Church are still to come, that incredible opportunities are still ahead, that there is more ground for us to take back. Now, if you're watching this and you're going, man, this church just wants my money, let me put you at ease really quick. We rarely ever, almost to a fault, do we ever talk about money. But this is the time in our church's calendar and in our rhythms of generosity that we unapologetically will talk about what it means to be a church that sacrifices so that the main message, right, the message of Jesus can continue to be spread. Now, not only throughout Erie, but we also believe there are more cities to go to, more states to go to, more countries to go to. And so here's what I'm going to ask you to do, church. We will never ask you to give a certain amount. I will always ask you to ask God. Ask Him what He would have you do, and then just be someone who follows through with what God tells you. So I'm asking you to do three things. First of all, pray. Seek God. We're telling you about this now so you have time to pray. God, what would you have me do? What would you have my family do this year? 2 Corinthians 9:7 says, you must each decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly or in response to pressure. So listen, if you feel any pressure, here's your hall pass. Hey, and just so you know, this church does not do pressure. We don't run things that way. But here's what God loves: a person who gives cheerfully. And then I'm asking you to, number two, prepare. How many of you know you have to plan for it? It doesn't just happen. You have to move things around. You have to get things in order so that you can participate. So you can show up here on December 4th excited to sacrificially give above and beyond. And I want you to realize that you're sitting in a room this weekend or watching online because thousands of people year after year have participated with faithful generosity. So will you do that, church? Will you pray, prepare, and come ready to participate? And let's stand together in this and see all that God will do in and through our generosity.